And our last point is that one, actually. They go together, and it is pray. 3 ways we can strengthen ourselves in the Lord in this time of our life, in this season that we're all walking through. Third one, pray. And that seems very obvious, and it is very obvious. Every Christian knows this. Even as Luther said, a prayerless Christian is like a person who's not breathing. If you are a Christian, you're constantly in communion with the Lord, and He's working in your heart. The Holy Spirit is interceding for you. The Lord is interceding for you. All these things are happening. But pray, when I say that this time, what I mean is the priority of prayer and putting aside other things. So my first exhortation regarding prayer and how that's a soul-strengthening thing that you can do in this time, put aside other things. There's other things coming up in your life. One of them I already mentioned, which is the media and all that's going on there. And it can be hard to stay committed to prayer, dedicated to it, but all the more we need that time in prayer because of all that's going on. So you have to actually put aside other things to make sure and keep prayer as a priority. And I would argue here as well in my exhortation that the kind of thing we need now is getting alone time, to be still, to be quiet. And why is that a particular emphasis, I think, in this season? Because of all these other voices and all this media bombarding us day after day because of all the radical things happening at the same time, false information over and over and all the rest, and crooks basically who are telling us what to do and why and mandating and all the rest. We need to get alone. We need to get away from all that bombardment, be still, and get quiet. So tuning into the news, tuning into your podcast, tuning into whatever it is good and important, but you need to balance it with the time alone to have your own thoughts, to be also guided in your heart by the Holy Spirit who dwells within you as you read the Word and are instructed in truth, to be guided by that through times of quiet solitude. And if you're a parent, you know, as I do, it's hard to get quiet time when you're a parent with little ones, especially because they're very demanding of your time. But still, you have to find moments. You got to create moments to get alone, to pause, to take a knee, so to speak, and get that time that you need. So that's our exhortation for today. I hope that's encouraging to you. Just to remember, we read of 1 Samuel here. David, he strengthened himself in the Lord, and God did direct him. God guided him, and they got back all the people that were taken away, and there was victory. It was a great thing. But he did the right thing. He didn't fall into the temptation. He didn't fall to the trap. He went and inquired of the Lord. And 3 ways to strengthen yourself we looked at. 1, remember you're not your own. 2, dwell in the Word. And then lastly, pray. And a couple side notes for each of those we shared as well.